theory, it's doing something. Let's see. I'm not sure what's going on, but let's see. Does it do the live events? Hey, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Yay. I'm early because I wanted to test this out. But hey, this is a thing that's working. Wonderful. Let's do this. And pop the chat there so I can see the chat. Because I like the chat. I like to know what people are saying. Got multiple chats. Let's see what that does. So yeah, this is a thing that's happening. Ooh. It's doing the thing. It says it's sending the data to Twitch as well. It doesn't say that I'm online on Twitch, but I should be online on Twitch. Start watching. No, it's going. It's doing the thing. It just didn't update it there. So yeah, for the people who are watching already, because it says that there's a couple of people in the thing, I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, which that's probably the first time I've streamed on Twitch in like 5 years, if not longer, because I don't really stream on Twitch because most of my audience is already on YouTube. 7, hello, and it shows the chat like I want it to. Okay, so yeah, so I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time using Restream.io. So everything is kind of different at the moment. And people are asking me, am I streaming? I'm like, yes, I'm streaming now. So yeah, I'm streaming to 2 places at once. And it seems to be working. Okay, it does add a little bit more of a delay. So that's going to be a thing that I'm going to have to work around. But if that's the case, I don't need that window because that window's not really doing much of anything. But everything else seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Awesome. So yes, it is just me this evening. Jesse had a piece deadline today and lack of sleep last night, so that means lots of rest today. So I figured I would take this opportunity to do some testing. Mostly because my friend Will is getting ready to start doing their streaming project for their discussion on racism and social inequality. And I figure, why not be the guinea pig for figuring out how this stuff is going to work for them? So I'm testing it out today because that's what I'm doing. And I'm also playing a new game that just came out today called Bounty Battle. It looks like a Smash Brothers-esque game, and I'm super excited about it because it has Battle Chasers characters in it, and that's the sole reason why I bought it. That is the only reason why I bought this game, is because I saw it had Gully and Calbaretto as characters in the game, Gully being the only playable character, because much like Smash Brothers, you've got like assist characters. Calbaretto's the assist character, the assist trophy. So yeah, I had to. Yes, this was the Indie Smash. So it seems to not be doing anything past that. Okay, I was about to say it's not doing anything past that screen. Dark Screen Game. I have no idea who you are, but you know how to get me interested in a game by basically using characters that I will always shell out money for. Sorting photos. Yes, Libet also got a really fancy photo scanner and is scanning in old family albums. But yeah, I saw that. I saw that. It's like, that's gotta be Gully, right? That looked like Gully. And then I saw that, I'm like, that's totally Calvert. And then I'm like, I'm buying this game. And right now it's currently on sale on the Switch. I don't know, it's on multiple platforms, so I don't know if it's on sale on multiple platforms. But it was only $19.99 on the Switch. So, not super cheap, but I mean, $20 for an indie title is, you know, about the going rate. So, yeah,
Bounty battle.
Options versus, let's do tutorial, because I have no idea what I'm doing in this, and I kind of want to sorting first into piles of people I can ID, I can name, and then piles of, I have no idea who these people are.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the music, I can't hear the music, unfortunately. I have no, with this current setup, I have no ability to hear the audio. You'll just complain. Yes, you will, because Aaron Hansen. Anyway, A button to continue. Life bar. Small warning will flash. The closer you are to death, the more your character will glitch. Energy bar. If you have no energy for an action, a small warning. How many bounty points you have. Defeat your opponent to get more bounty points. Unlocked minions will fight alongside you, and powerful attacks if you've unlocked. Okay. Have enough bounty points. Minion window will appear. It will fight until you die. Depending on the game mode, this will show the number of lives you have left or your kill count. Victory score. Win streak. Okay. Chain combo. This is the ultimate attack indicator. A special attack. Finally at the top of the screen. See who's currently winning. Alright, so it's got some interesting, like, alright, that's, is that a special attack, or is that I think that's, alright, so that's a normal attack, it seems like. Double jump. I don't know what that does, but I just... Oh, that's a block, I guess. I'm pressing down B. Okay. Dodge roll. Ooh, you can teleport. Okay. Saying B. Now let's get to the attacks. The Y button. Okay, so I don't know what that did, but... It's a little weird because it's kind of floaty. All Y attacks are energy free. But I see some little thing over the head. I guess that's if you use the ability too much, you get punished for it. Yeah, spammer. Okay, that's what I was expecting. And running out of energy. Whee! Okay, that was just like a multi-shot. ZR, okay. Ultimate attacks, be pressing Y and X. Alright, enough of the controls. That means you've been grabbed. Alright, so now I get to fight myself. And I think I just beat the crap out of myself in like 3 hits. So, cool. Grab dude, warn us when you're gonna stream. So I didn't know if I was actually going to stream early. I'm testing out something new. So I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and because of which I can't actually set up like the event. Well, I mean, I guess I can't. It might allow me to set up the event. Not 100% sure. But it doesn't do an event starting in X number of minutes type thing. So yeah, I was really surprised by that. Alright, let's join, and of course I'm going to... So, let's look at the characters that we've got. We've got... this character is for Bounty Battle, as is that one. Looks like Discount Thanos. We've got a Beholder. You got... I don't know, but... That's terrifying. Ruin Reckless. We've got the main character from Dead Cells. That's cool. Super Combo Man. Steamworld Dig. Owlboy. Blocks That Matter. Nuclear Throne. It's Fish. Oddmar. Flint Hook. I have no idea. That's not a game of... Battle Chaser's not... Yeah, I'm going to be playing as Gully. That's really... Blubberbusters, Blasphemous. I don't know what game this is, but look at his head. Just look at it. Oh god. I have no idea what that is. Or that one. I do love some of these titles that are so stylized I cannot read them. Nifty little heist action platformer. Okay. Blasphemous. That's what I figured, given the way the character looks. I was expecting it to be a Dark Souls-esque game. I have no idea who you are, either. Doko Roko. Death's Gambit. I actually, when I saw him in the trailer, I thought he was from Hyper Light Drifter. But that's not... the main character from Axiom Verge, a guy with a gun. Darkest Dungeon, Awesome Knots, Guacamelee. So yeah, I'm gonna be Gully. And let's just test out. Oh, you can't have multiple characters. Okay. So whoever picks a character, that's who you're playing as. Okay. I also love that they chose Gully from Battle Chasers and not Garrison. I guess to not have the same thing that Smash Brothers has, where all of your characters are sword wielders. Alright, so Gully's got some interesting... interesting smash attacks, and can throw... and...
New most wanted.
well, I know Gully can throw a rock. Oh, I guess that's the super attack. Okay. Wish you could change the super attack to one of the trigger buttons. That'd be... something about the animation makes me think of all those paper dolls were made with Brad Pack. I mean, yeah, its animation style is a little weird. Like, you've got, like, maybe 3 or 4 joints, but everything else is just completely the same. Okay, interesting chain. Okay, I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Let's exit and we'll do a game against the computer. I'm having Newgrounds flashbacks. Yeah.
Battle.
Alright, let's do some verses. A new challenger approaches. Alright.
A new challenger.
And it'll be Gully, because... oh, I can change... I can't change skins, because I don't have any skins. Okay, but I can increase my increase or decrease my HP. But let's start with normal, and we'll see how that goes. And then we'll...
New challenger. Ready.
let's,
New challenger. Ready.
let's have 3 people, and we'll try it out. Because that's... I just like to jump into the fray, you know? Just, why not? Let's see, what areas? We've got Tower, Ruins, Forest, Arcade, Guacamelee Arena, Darkest Dungeon Arena, Front Hook Arena, Owlboy Arena, Dead Cells Arena, Big Butcher Arena, Tower of Samsara Arena, Nuclear Throne Arena, that's cute, Oddmar, Block That Matter, Awesome Knots, and Axiom Verge. Ooh. We're gonna do Axiom Verge. Because why not? Let's do 5. And no power-ups for now. And is that... so it's 3 teams, red, blue, and yellow.
Versus Vancaboo.
And Hula Jelly too. Welcome!
3, 2, 1, fight.
Oh god, I was not paying attention. And now I'm getting my ass handed to me. And nope. Stop shooting me with arrows. I'm just gonna keep beating the crap out of you. Oh god. Oh, well, I killed someone. I killed 2 of them. I am... Oh. Stop shooting me? That's... Oh, I walked right into that. And I think I walked right into that, too. Well, that actually worked out in my favor, but I finally died.
Now, Bruce Wayne, what is there to realize?
And Calbrito joins the fray. However, now I'm... Jesus, okay, this is just a, a mess. I was really hoping that was going to hit both of them. Alright, so it's actually not too bad. It does take a little bit of getting used to, because it... Like Smash Brothers, there's a learning curve, but... It's like just trying to figure out what attacks are going to do what and when. Did I win? Also, I will say I don't like having the attack and jump buttons on opposite sides, or at least the basic attack button. Ow, 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 ow. Eat rock. High fiber. Alright, I keep walking into your sword. It's pissing me off. So what I'm gonna do is well, I was gonna throw a rock at you, but then you got mad at me. Ow, fire. Nope, nope. I'm going to die. Okay, so the AI seems kinda glitchy, because she's just been over there doing nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Yeah, the AI is a little derpy, because they get stuck on terrain. Like he should jump. If jumping were a thing that they could figure out how to do, he actually wouldn't suck so much. Alright. Calibretto coming... Alright, I think one of them's finally dead. And... Okay, that's... Stop with the grab. No grabby hands. No grabby hands. I sadly cannot watch the stuff on Twitch. $16 low bit res. Look oddly at home in this. And so yeah, it's and the whole thing about it is it's glitching, So like when you take damage, you're supposed you glitch out a little bit. I don't understand it. I don't know what the theme to the game is supposed to be. Zerk, hello. But yeah, so I don't know if you can make the AI a little smarter. Let's see. Go back to Gully. Let's try discount Thanos and Dead Cells. And let's get a fish in, because I like fish. Okay, so you can make them a little bit smarter, but their default is kind of dumb, because they were all of them were on 3 stars, and they just kept walking into. Let's see. Let's go to the nuclear thing. We'll go to Fish's home turf. Do 5 lives. So not long into the snarky. What's the motivation behind playing this strange indie Smash like? So I bought it because it has characters from Battle Chasers in it, and I'm just a goddamn sucker for that. If you, oh god, Fish has got a shotgun and a shovel. Okay, I'm gonna lose to Fish, because anyone who's got a shotgun is just. Alright, and I'm almost dead. Jesus, Fish. Yeah, that shovel. And I'm getting the feeling that ranged attacks are a little broken. Don't grab me. Don't. All right, I can do some decent damage if I'm. Where'd Fish go? Oh. Yeah, I don't like the jump. I really don't. I would like to be able to just press up for jump. The controls are a little wonky. So this game has a lot of promise, but it's got some. Got a couple of flaws. I would love to see this after a couple of balance patches. Let go of me, discount Thanos. Alright. I should not have summoned Calibretto at that point, because I was almost dead. That was a bad time. Yeah, ranged weapons are a little wonky, a little broken, which makes Calibretto just a beast, because that's all he is. There's some lag issues. Yes, walk into my giant gauntlet fists. or I can walk into your shovel. And you're going to die. Because... No! Oh god. I died. And we're down to... No, god, stop grabbing me, fish. Alright, Calbretto. Save me, Bretto! Okay, I won. That's the campaign mode is where all the real effort went. Seems like a bait rider game. Do you have a Twitch stream? I am streaming to Twitch right now. I am streaming to both. I guess I should probably put a link to my Twitch. Let's do that while I'm thinking of it. There. That goes to both. So yeah. Let's see. Let's look at my stats. Kills 11. Deaths 4. Damage dealt. Okay. That can't be right. That means I did 11,000 or 1,100 damage, and Fish did 553, and he's the next closest. Energy used 2,954. Fish almost used 10,000 energy. Total actions 390. Bounty points 316. So okay, so there's a lot of potential for this game, especially because it has a really interesting cast, a really robust cast. Like the characters that are in it are interesting, and they're from indie games that I'm interested in. Let's just take a look at random of the games that I do know. Dead Cells, I've been dying to play that. I just haven't gotten around to picking it up yet. I've heard a lot of good things about SteamWorld Dig. I've heard a ton of good things about Owlboy. I've put so many hours into Nuclear Throne I can't even count at this point. Battle Chasers is honestly it's in the top 5 games of all time. So I don't know about Blubberbusters, Blasphemous, Jotun. I have it in, I think, 2 different places, and I just haven't gotten a chance to it. Axiom Verge, I've spent a lot of time on. Darkest Dungeon, I've heard a lot of good things about. Awesome Knots and Guacamelee both were very critically acclaimed. So there's a lot of potential here. It's just, it feels like there's some weirdness, and I can't quite tell why. I feel like a game doesn't have potential unless its core game loop has potential. That's the thing. The gameplay has potential. It is obviously a genre that has a lot of potential. I mean, Smash Brothers has been knocking it out of the park in terms of the party battle type game. Honestly, when I saw this, I was expecting more of a party battle royale, like a Smash Brothers Royale type thing, but it's more Smash Brothers than anything else. But it's missing some of the key factors. I think part of it is the physics of the game. It feels a little floaty. It looks a little floaty. Like I know you all can tell. It looks a little floaty, and that's okay. That's I'm going with the it's an art style. Try the story campaign mode. Okay, let's go. We'll go do that. We'll do the campaign mode and see what it gives us there. I'm assuming.
Bounty battle.
Well, there's I guess challenge is because you've got tournament and that. So there's not really a story mode that it seems to have. Unless I'm just missing that on the single player screen. Let's go back.
Bounty battle.
Okay, I think that just accidentally took me into the tutorial again, and I don't want to do the tutorial again. Yeah, I don't think there's a story. I don't.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think there is a story mode. Which seems a little weird. Let's see what tournament is. So there's 30 tournaments. Finish each fight without dying to unlock new skins. Alright, let's try that. I mean, it looks like the tournament is more the challenge.
Merciless tyrant.
Across universe cast with no narrative. Yeah, that's something that I'm kind of like, why did you... Okay, yes, destroy my opponent to win. We've got to kill the beholder. And I'm just gonna shoot him. Oh god, he's got floaty eyes after me. I don't want your floaty eyes. And rain arrows from above. Okay, so we killed him. So I guess I got a new skin for her. Oh. Well shit, now I'm just jumping into a 4-player free-for-all. Destroy all enemies. Score to reach 10. Okay.
New most wanted.
Alright, so they have considerably limited health. I don't like the attacks for this character. Alright, you just do the thing. Yeah, and the fact that everything gets a little screen wonky like that, I think part of it is there's just a little too much. Get off me. Get off me. And I got frozen. I'm gonna die. Yep, I died. So I'm not getting that one. Because, like, this character, all you get, your basic attack is just shoot. Just shoot. Alright. Got that one. The screaming young audience, look, names, characters you know, all the budget thrown into that cinematic. Enjoyed your Let's Plays for quite some time in this room. Anytime! I'm glad you enjoy everything, Target Guy. Blocks that matter. Yeah, I think a lot of the budget went probably to licensing all of the characters. Again, I haven't heard the music, so I can't comment on that. But this seems a little weird. Okay, I don't like a character who... Why? Oh, I'm confused. And... getting my ass handed to me. Why? I hate... I guess that's something that character can do, because... I just keep getting smacked from a distance. I don't even know what I did. But I died. God. I don't like this character. And I don't know why they made this your default starting character. Yeah, this really feels like this is an early access title. I don't know why the starting default character is a ranged character who has just shit for attacks. RIP the prospects of Indivisible getting there with... Yeah, Lab Zero is no more, which I'm really disappointed about, but also I'm kind of... Because hopefully now they can get away from that asshat and just do something else, anything else. Okay, and recovery frames are kind of a pain in the ass in this. Oh, I got thrown off the whole goddamn world. That's a thing that I didn't know could happen. Get off me with those I hate any character who just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Dude did it himself, unfortunately. All the rest is like... Well, so from what I've heard, Lab Zero, the company doesn't own the rights to, or the dude doesn't own the rights to Indivisible. So like there's still a possibility of that getting a sequel with the team that leaves. This feels like a fan game. Yes. Why are there chickens? I don't know. I guess it's one of the characters' support summons, but I have no idea. But yeah, the game is... I'm actually a little disappointed so far. I was expecting a little more polish than this, and there's not. That's... Alright, let's do challenge mode so I can actually play a character that I don't just hate. Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim is coming out on everything. It is being re-released on everything. So, yay. Alright, let's beat Dime Store Thanos. Alright, I guess because maybe I played Gully first, I'm so used to her attacks. And I feel like I can actually do something with her. Like, that was not difficult at all. There was one other bit of gaming news that was really interesting that happened. And I don't remember what it was. Gully versus Gully. Okay, so you can have
Gully versus Gully.
the same character. I guess you just can't pick the same character, it seems. And there is very little way to determine who is who. I'm about to say, is this gonna... Yes! I do love that! Okay, yeah, I Kingdom of Alamar Enhanced Edition. There was another re-release remake something, I don't know. And now I'm completely blanking on it, and it's bugging the crap out of me. But yeah, I'm sitting here kind of focused on this game. Like, I'm really kind of disappointed about this. I want this to be really good because I love Battle Chasers and this Gully, and well, the game's just kind of man. Come on, guys, you've got the mechanics. Oh, geez, apparently not. Apparently this guy is just a pain in the ass. Oh, and you can freeze me and stun me. Yeah, you are just obnoxious. Oh, and of course that has the world's best collision detection. Yeah, that's another thing. The hitboxes for these attacks, a little weird. This is a wayward resurrection of your serial killer miniseries as you go for the box, only to find horrors lurking. I mean...
Gully versus
horrors. Horror show! I also read that as Throbbing Butcher. I'm like, I really hope that's not what that actually said. Oh, he dodged my combo. I don't know what that did, but I couldn't actually. Why did it stop the attack mid-attack? There's an unfortunate non-zero chance there either already is or soon will be a flash demake of this game on new grounds with better polish and physics.
Gully versus
I mean, I also really don't like just shitting on games. I like to point out, like, what could be done better. The thing is, I don't know what could be done better on this. Like, it requires a fair bit of retweaking. Did you just summon a skeleton? I mean, I know you're the necromancer and all, but... Also, I don't know, like, I keep seeing something that's like monochromatic -5 monomaniac. I'm like, what is that? Like, it kind of shows up for just doing nothing. Oh god, Jesus, he created a ton of skeletons. Did I die? I think I died. Yeah, I died. Let's retry.
Gully versus
Not
Lazarus.
Disney it, but thy brand. Alright, the Necromancer also seems a little imbalanced because he could just summon. Well, he also has 150% health, and I have 80% health, and he is a 4-star. So, like, we are finally. Really? I have not been able to get a hit in because his attacks have just kind of canceled out everything I've done. I'm just going to keep trying to juggle you. Alright, like my ground smash didn't do anything there. And that just completely went over his head. And I'm dead. Like, that's really just kind of it. I'm dead. Well. I'll try it one more time. I got one more in me. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, the fact that you summon a bunch of skeletons as your move just makes it really difficult to do anything to you, because all of my hits seem to register to the skeleton first. And you cheat! Don't care. HD Belly has succumbed to this rare TRPG bouts and has an LP of good old Bahamut Lagoon. Ooh! Just showing a bit baffled that is much higher for this game. It does feel like a Flash game. And the thing is, like, I've played Flash games with slightly better mechanics and or physics. Like, yeah. Alright, so he's got 160% health and 3 stars. I've got 60% health. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep kind of cheesing it. Because that seems to work for me. It's a super tweened and floaty enemy. That's the thing. It's floaty. Already waiting for H.E. Bailey's reaction to the bit where it practically states the characters get laid.
Versus Shield Maiden.
Alright. And I'm also not a fan of the amount of time it takes for loading. It's a little... Yes, walk into my rock. Welcome to the rock. Oh god, she can just... She's like Princess Peach and just gonna float all goddamn day. Oh, and she has an ice shield. That's fun. Ow. And I'm confused. The confusion mechanic is a little too much, a little too common. And a little obnoxious. And I really don't like the fact that her Gully's down attack takes way too long. You have a giant with the stubbiest of arms. For instance, I can't read your character at all. Pretty much all the animations look the same. And yeah, the visual noise I think is a big problem with it because it makes trying. I guess they use that to try to hide the animations a little bit more, but it just like there's not enough variation in. Yeah. And hey, yay, ice. Oh god, he is just all sorts of But yeah, that's probably the best description I've seen. It's you can't tell what a character is actually doing versus what you're trying to get them to do in terms of, oh motherfucker, I didn't get to do my down attack again. Like that, like he was like, I get the whole glitching thing as part of the stylization, but like I couldn't tell if that was something he was doing intentionally because that looked almost like he was blocking. Or Harrison would have just been a Sideshow Bob. The ground pound does have a wind-up time, but you don't feel it. Like as a player, like I'm sitting here, like you expect it to be like a smash attack, like you can kind of feel the character kind of jittery and shaky for a second. This is just, and so like you don't know if you release it too early, it doesn't do anything. So like, and yeah, dude from Dead Cells is just going to drop me. Yeah, that was just me getting dropped. Let's just go ahead and exit. I'll see if there's anything. The animation's just there. Yeah, there's no. And I don't see. Like, I guess you can only unlock. So, like. It says L and R, 1 of 30, but I can't do anything. So I'm stuck on that character for tournament, I guess, until I've beat all 5 of them. But I really don't want to play that character. I really don't. I really dislike that character. I dislike that style, and if I have to go through the list of characters in that order, like, I'm gonna have to get halfway through before I can play the character tournament for the character that I actually want to play. Like, I don't know if there's just something that I'm missing. Like, all that does is cause the character to kind of jitter a little bit. And I can't switch to another tournament. It's just Azel is who I'm stuck with. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to play that. Let's look at graphics. Outline, player information. Let's. Alright, pretty bare bones. Go to training room. Maybe test out another character or two. I don't know.
A new challenger.
Like, and it looks like they have a lot of frames of animation. So, like, you can see there's a lot of smooth movement for the frames that they do have. But, like, that's just an idle animation. That's not the number of animations that they've got per attack, which is...
Ready? A new challenger.
Excuse me.
Ready?
Which is kind of important of knowing, like, basically where your attacks stand. Well, let's look at Fish, because Fish, he has a melee weapon, he's got the shovel, but it seems like everything else, and he's got his guitar, but everything else seems... Okay, so there's the guitar. Shotgun. Out of energy. Okay, so that's his ultimate attack. There's the shovel.
New most wanted.
Oh god, if... I mean, I know I did some damage. I want to see how much damage that shovel does. Okay, I also don't know... I feel like I'm missing something. I've got a crown. I don't know what the crown does. And also the amount of times that it takes you to attack, like, look how many times I can spam that before it's going to stun me. Before I hit the spam, that is all, like, a ridiculous amount of... I've almost killed him before I got penalized for spamming it. I get there's not a lot of attack because, like, there's, for Smash Brothers, you've got, like, up attack, you've got a neutral attack, you've got up, down, and left and right. There are no left and right. You've got an up and a down, but you don't, like, left Y is just the same as Y. Right Y is just the same as Y. Same with X. Like, there's no... So you are limited in the number of attacks you've got compared to Smash Brothers. But if you're going to put in a mechanic where spamming one type of attack is too much, then, especially with a ranged character that can do this much damage, before getting called out on it, that's animations look like they've been made with live 2D, where you basically take a single 2D image and move it around, much like fun. Long way from even skeletal animation. If your indie fighter isn't at least tight and frame laden as TMNT, TFE, NES, that's, yeah. And then, yeah, like, why do you have that swirl effect over a dodge? Like, why do you, other than just to signify that you are dodging, because you don't have a different frame. Like, the animation frame is basically the same as his one of his running frames. So that's kind of the same. And up teleport seems a little weird. Excuse me. I am very tired. Like, the dodge roll kind of makes sense. I don't understand. Like, that gets that little... So you've got a bunch of different energy meters, really. Because each attack seems to have its own energy meter for the spam. So, like, I can't... For some reason, I can't use the shotgun when I have, like, I don't understand that either. Like, I look at the amount of the blue orbs that are refilling under my life. Okay, I kind of get it now. So, basically each one is, I can use the shotgun 5 times. No, I can use it 4 times. That also doesn't make sense. I'm gonna let it refill completely and see what it does. Alright, in theory, so I guess one of them is just not completely fit. No, that looks like it should be. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, I don't understand that mechanic at all. Like, using it depletes one really quickly and takes a little bit off the next one. It looks like you need at least one full orb to use the shotgun. So, like, that one, for whatever reason... Like, I don't understand that mechanic. Like, that seems weird. So, like, I'm at full. It takes a little bit off the one in the middle, more on the middle right, and a fair bit on the far right, so that I can't. And then the middle right refills quicker. There's just a lot of. Yeah, there's again, the UI is incomprehensible, especially at first glance. Deal breaker. Yeah, the visual noise used to being used to cover defects and act. That, yeah, I'm actually really disappointed in that. Like, I get that, you know, as a character takes damage, they're supposed to glitch out because they're all video game characters, I guess, is the thing. But like look at him. He's missing about a quarter of his life, and the amount of visual noise that is just on him at any given second, and then the glitching out makes it far more difficult to register the character. So let's see. And yeah, when he's that close, like, all you are is a glitch. And that makes it... I get that that's something that they want to put in for stylization, art style choice of these are video game characters. When they're about to die, they glitch out. You know, kind of Vanellope Von Sweets from Wreck-It Ralph. I get that. But you've either got to get rid of the other visual noise for the attacks, so like all the ripples and the artifacting around the arena, and leave that in. But I would really just take that out, because that is really difficult to register as a player. Like, if that's what my character looked like, it would make it even harder for me to figure out where I am in my very limited frames of animation. Like, if this had, you know, a ton of frames of animation for each character so that you could kind of see where their attack lag and recovery is, because that's, you know, one thing. I don't get into the competitive Smash Brothers scene, but I do understand a lot of the mechanics, at least, you know, on a basic level, like learning what a character's frame lag is, so that you can know how quickly, once they land, can they do a different or complete an action before they can continue to do another action. So like, if you attack, how quickly can you attack after that? If you land, how quickly can you attack? If you dodge, how quickly can you dodge or attack? Or like learning how those mechanics work. Like, I don't get into the frame specific, but I can, while playing it, I can tell that there's, you know, a mechanic there for that. Like, that physics was included in the game intentionally. I can't feel that here. You should be able to feel a hit without the screen warping. That's, yeah, like I get that that's, you know, a death animation, but with 4 players, that's a lot of... Give everyone a tiny glowing actual hitbox in their center like a ship in a modern shmup. Free real estate. It's free real estate. It's like, oh god, he summoned a friend. And like, when I'm using my special attack, why is there a hexagon that appears over me? A lot of the old team got scooped up to keep working on Skullgirls. That's, yeah, I did see that a lot of people from oh crap, now I'm blanking on the name. We were just talking about them. Lab Zero. Are still working together, which is great. I just hope that those people are able to do another Indivisible, because that's a great game. Mana mode. Okay, so there is a role. BA. I'm guessing that's BA, but it's not BA at the same time. I guess that did something. I guess that's it technically, because I am kind of glowy, but I don't understand it. Atelier. It's the same as Fox's blaster. Except no, so that's Fox's shine. So that's his shield. So why am I getting that for an attack? I should get that for defense. that would make more sense. Alright, let's go. Oh, hey, I can do that. Let's go to.
Now we'll swim.
Oh, reset. I don't want to reset training. Let's go to exit. I kind of figured that there was a way to go back to the thing.
Battle.
I hope it's working because there's chat that I'm seeing in one window that I'm not seeing in another. And it says that it's from YouTube. I don't see it in the YouTube chat. So hopefully it's there. We'll see. Alright, let's go back to the training room. I'm gonna try Gully again and see if I can get a little more used to Gully. But I really don't think I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on this game. Which is disappointing. Because any game that draws characters from Battle Chasers already is just like, again, I saw some gameplay footage of this, but I had no idea what really to expect. The glitching doesn't look stylish; it looks shoddy. That's okay. I have no idea what Gully's attack does. Oh, so it just picks up and launches. All right, so yeah, let's look at Gully. All right, so we've got the I can spam that a little quicker than I can Fisher's shotgun. And that, okay, I've also, I just realized something that kind of makes me realize what feels off about the game. Like, look at, so there's a little, like, energy effect in front of Gully, but I can't tell what of that is hitbox. And from the look of it, very little of it is hitbox. Because, like, that should hit, but I've got to be right there. So, like, I've got to be a lot closer than what I think I've got to be. And it does show you what all you can use. So, like, I can use ZR now, but now I'm limited to X because of the energy. So it is helping in that case. The visual effects don't match the overall style. All style and no substance. Which is interesting considering what Maverick Hunter just said. All flashy visuals, but there's no game. Yeah, it's... And I wouldn't even say it's flashy visuals. Like... Because I've seen flashier visuals in many other titles, and many other indie titles. Also, I don't like the YX for an attack. I wish that could be remapped to ZL. But you can't remap any of the buttons. Launcher, charge attack, teleportation, and vulnerability.
Now we'll swim.
And the grab is kind of obnoxious.
What is dead or alive?
Like, you don't hold on to them. You kind of attack them and kind of throw them automatically. Like, up Y is launcher. So I've got a dash attack. So I can Falcon Punch. That's an anti-air attack. Actually, and the thing is, like, if I do that, I can also hit them. But I can't do it unless I actually hit them. Let's charge strong attack, teleportation, invulnerability roll. And see, like, that's the thing. Like, why not just have... Like, why is down B invulnerability when... I don't know. It's like they tried to distinguish it too much from Smash Brothers and ended up making some things worse. Smash has some pretty big shoes for other series to fill when it comes to pick up and play. But yeah, this I'm not as, and there are some things that I like about this. Like, I like the bounty system where it's like, okay, you earn things based off of how many times you've killed the opponent. So it's like, it makes, you know, it adds to a couple of different styles of gameplay. Like, you can be a kill stealer and therefore get the points, but then it makes you far more important because if someone wants those points, they're going to come after you. And so, like, that's a thing. And I get, like, that's, and like this being able to summon allies without having to rely on an assist trophy. That's neat and interesting. And I don't know why, but it changed the thing, the icons there for a bit. So yeah, there's a Smash's Coin Match. It's kind of like Smash's Coin Match, but you can actually use the coins for something. Because you can use the bounty points to summon allies. So, like, there's a really good idea there. But I feel like there's just a slightly marred execution. The moves aren't interesting or unique, at least the ones for Gully. Fish seems, pretty interesting because he's got, a couple of weapons from the game. He's got a shovel, which is one of the best melee weapons in Nuclear Throne. He's got a shotgun. He's got a laser and energy pistol. And then he's got the regular pistol. And then, like, the regular pistol is like you can charge up and shoot a bigger bullet. It's like, I don't remember that being a thing in Nuclear Throne. But the fact that, you've got the shovel and then he can also use his guitar, it seems basically the same thing. And then you've got, a gun and a shotgun where there are other interesting weapons in Nuclear Throne. There's a lot of interesting weapons in Nuclear Throne that you could have pulled from. and did not. Like you pulled a couple of just basic starting level weapons, and that was it. And like I don't even know where to start with the main archer character. Like, she has 3 attacks. Just launch people with the bow, shoot the bow slightly differently, and then rain arrows from above. And at some point during development, this was a MOBA. The sad thing is, I would actually rather see a MOBA with these characters than this fighting game. I would love to see, several Battle Chasers characters show up in a MOBA style and using their abilities from the game. Because I think some of the characters would fare far better. Like you could retweak Fish to be an excellent MOBA character. Really think you could retweak Fish, and then like you could have Gully, Calbretto. It's like, there's this was the more you know stream, if not quite usual. I was really excited for this game, and I knew I shouldn't have been, because it flew under my radar like a lot. I didn't know about it until a week ago. Like, I had no knowledge of this game until a week ago, and I wouldn't have noticed it if the thumbnail for the video that I saw didn't have what looked like Gully in it. I'm like, that looks like Gully. And so that's what prompted me to check out the video. And I'm like, okay, I bought it. I would not say that this is worth $20 currently. And again, it is on sale. I don't know what I think its list price is $25. I would be hard pressed to say to do that. If that's the case, I would be real hard pressed to recommend this. There's a bunch of animation that needs to be addressed. There's a bunch of visual elements that need to be addressed. There's the fact that, so my charge attack, if I let go before it finishes its animation, it doesn't do anything. That's something that... do I get banned when I say I still haven't played Battle Chasers? No. I would highly recommend picking up Battle Chasers. If you are a fan of old school JRPGs, it's phenomenal. The soundtrack alone is amazing. I love the soundtrack. I listen to it at work quite often because it helps deal with the monotony of the day. It's a really good JRPG, except it's not really JRPG, because it was done by Airship Syndicate and THQ, which are very much North American. I have it on Steam, but it's still back on. I have done a Let's Play of it. If you want to check out, like, not like ruining the story, if you're actually really interested in the story of the game, you could check out the first few episodes of it and get kind of a feel for it. But it was a really good turn-based RPG in an era where turn-based RPGs is not exactly common. A lot of RPGs are going more the action RPG route, which is disappointing. Reverse move canceling, it's a distinction for like that's like. I guess also I'm used to Smash Brothers, where if you have a charge attack like that and you release early, it's either not as effective or doesn't go as far. Like, for a charge attack like this, I would expect, charging it halfway, I would go half the distance and it would have less damage. And, like, just, a quick tap of it would, like, basically just be another attack. So yeah, like, there's There's some things about this that just feel weird. Characters need a little bit more animation. They need a little bit less of the tweaky outness when they're damaged. The visual effects need to be toned down a bit, and abilities need to either feel like they're going to be completed or canceled a little bit better. Smash has had roughly 20 years to refine itself. True, but I would say going back to the first Smash game, like if I'm comparing this to Smash 64, Smash 64 still has better haptic response. There's a punishment for spamming, but a charge attack can be cancelled at will. No punishment opportunity there. Yeah, like that's... And like you can't spam the charge attacks. So like... Or you can't get punished for like... I can just sit here and do this all day long. As long as like someone doesn't attack me for it. And like... I would say if you get into this type of gameplay, if your goal is to create a Smash Brothers like game, your bare minimum is it has to be equal to Smash 64. It has to have either, you know, the really solid physics that Smash 64 had, or the grasp on, you know, animation, keyframes, lag. Those were all things that were very important in the first game, even more so in Melee. But yeah, there's something about this that just feels lacking, and that's really disappointing to me. Also, like, why did I change directions? And I kind of want to see something. I'm waiting for it to do that mono, whatever the hell its name is. I want to see if it actually removes bounty points. And of course, when I want... Yes, it does. Okay. So, you've got to be a little bit clearer on what the hell causes that. You must surpass Team and TTF to stand a chance. Highlight! Bylight! Because that's the thing, like, if you're going to punish people for something and take away the point mechanic that you've added, also, why is Calbretto glitching? Is it because... Oh, it's just Calbretto's glitch. Why is Bretto so fucked up? Bretto, buddy, what did they do to you? What did they do to you? I think the main thing missing here is feedback. With everything being this floaty, it ends up just being a flurry of incomprehensible bashing. That's it, and it feels like you are jumping straight into button mashing territory when you feel like there is absolutely no feedback. Like, I do not feel a lot of cause and effect with any of my attacks, which is disappointing. Because, like, oh, I let it go too soon. And, like, that's... Just do the attack. Even if it's not the full charge. Like, if a charge attack has a charge, just let the attack happen. If you don't charge it all the way, just scale the damage or the distance or speed or something. But don't just have it cancel. That just... I don't think the other prospective audience of inebriated button mashers... Yeah, minions could use a lot more dynamic action. Well, okay, so that's Bretto. The chickens from the Guacamelee character seems to have... They seem to do a little bit more. But also part of it is, hey, Bretto actually did something. Like, come on, Bretto, you can attack. Shoot. Oh, okay, I see. There's... Alright, I guess there was a thing that was flying toward the top that said shoot. And I figured that was when Bretto was going to shoot again. But no, Bretto just seems to shoot when he wants to shoot. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Because there's really not much more I can say about the game, especially not anything more positive. It has potential, but I think that potential is intentionally buried under a couple of things, and that's disappointing. The charge attacks completely failed. The whole point of charge attacks is being risk-reward. Yeah, that actually sums it up pretty succinctly. So, yeah, I'm disappointed in this. I was really excited for this game, and it's just kind of eh. But at the very least, I managed to stream to 2 platforms at once with relatively little issue. So that's awesome. I might start doing that as the default. I'm going to see if I can schedule it as my typical stream starting at 7:30 event, so that way people can join in before it starts and see that everything's like what I'm streaming ahead of time, because I tend to start the stream at like 7 so that people can come in and see what I'm streaming. So yeah, I'll see if I can do that. But yay for technological achievement, boo for game that didn't live up to my hopes. So but yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I had a blast doing this, doing game analyzation. I feel so much like Ego Rector right now. I'm just bitching about a game, and I feel like someone out there, like one of the developers or someone who's a big fan of this game, is gonna be like, "You're not playing it right. You're doing it wrong." I'm like, and I probably am. Yeah. So, but yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a fantastic stream. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Try to stay as healthy as possible. All that jazz. Because we are living in the worst timeline ever. So you can get your in-game sound working. I mean, well, part of it is doing the stream because I use the room mic. I can't have the TV stream, so I can't. Like any of my live streams, I very rarely hear any of the sound. So like that's just a thing, because I don't want there to be some sort of weird echo with the mic picking up the speakers. I've set a delay for that, but I don't know if that works if that delay works for Twitch the same. So I don't know. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you next week, same hat time, same hat channel, Thursday 7:30 Eastern time for another live stream. I am on Twitter, so if I do have to cancel my stream for any particular reason, I will tweet about it to give everyone a heads up. And I do have daily content going up on YouTube. Right now that is Trials of Mana, which you can see right next to the icon for Bounty Battle. So yeah. Yeah. So with that, I will see you all next week. So till then, later everyone.